What does bodily injury liability auto insurance cover? Imagine being in a car accident and not knowing if you have enough coverage to help others hurt in the crash. That's where bodily injury liability auto insurance comes in. It's a key part of the mandatory auto coverage in most states. This insurance helps pay for medical bills if you cause injuries to other people. It covers hospital stays, emergency treatments, and even rehab costs. If the injured person can't work because of the accident, this coverage can also pay for their lost wages. In addition, bodily injury liability can include compensation for pain and suffering, which is the physical and emotional distress caused by the injury. If someone dies in the accident, it can cover funeral expenses. If the injured party decides to sue you for damages, this coverage can help pay your legal fees. It's important to remember that bodily injury liability only protects others involved in the crash. This includes other drivers, their passengers, pedestrians, and sometimes passengers in your vehicle who are not members of your household. It does not cover your own injuries or those of your passengers. That's covered under policies like personal injury protection or medical payments coverage, depending on your state. Most states set minimum limits for bodily injury liability coverage, which is the least amount you must carry by law. These limits are usually expressed as three numbers, like $50,000 per person, $100,000 per accident, and $50,000 for property damage. These limits help protect your assets if you are at fault in an accident. It's worth noting that bodily injury liability does not cover damage to vehicles or other property. That's covered separately under property damage liability. So, if you cause a crash that damages someone's car or fence, that's where this coverage applies. In summary, bodily injury liability auto insurance pays for the medical bills, lost wages, pain and suffering, funeral costs, and legal expenses for others hurt in an accident you cause. It's a vital part of your auto coverage because it helps shield your finances and keeps you compliant with state laws. Having enough liability coverage is a smart way to protect yourself from unexpected costs if you're responsible for a crash.